everybody, got another Moarhammer battle report for you here, and it's a pretty good one, and you'll see why in a second. It's my Nurgle against the Khorne Bloodbound. It's the exact army out of the Age of Sigmar box, and it's a pretty good one. I'll just mention now, if anyone plays 40k, there's the Maelstrom of War missions from there. It's a special mission where you have 6 objectives and you turn over cards to determine what you've got to do that turn. And we are testing out a modified version of that for Age of Sigmar to see if this kind of system works here. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So we've got a few different objectives rather than just kill each other. So I'll go into the armies, and here's deployment. And as you can see, I'm just bringing the fat bastard, the Glotkin. That's all I've got, and that's awesome. On his side, you've got on the left a Bloodstoker as the whip guy, big unit of Blood Reavers with the Lord and the Blood Secretor, so the banner guy. Then on the right you've got the Blood Warriors and the Khorne. So because I finished deploying first, because I've only got one thing to put down, I let him go first, because I didn't want him getting the double turn in. If he went first, I know he can be quite fast with various boosts and altering things. So I didn't want him to get a second consecutive turn. That would have been murder for me. So I let him go first, so he ran forward, and I was going to hope to get the second turn. So yeah, he ran forward like this, but nothing else really happens. He hasn't got any shooting that's in range. So we go to my turn, and the first thing I do is summon some Plague Bearers, because I'm a dick. Well, you know, he can't be expected to do it all on his own, you know. I'll use some Plague Bearers. Pretty much I'm planning to use them as chaff to get in the way of the Blood Reavers there charging me. I was going to go off to the Khorne. One of my mission cards was kill a monster, so I wanted to try and kill him. To start with that, I used the Glotkin's shooting attack, and I managed to put him down to 1 wound. And I'm pretty happy about that. So he's nearly dead, so I just need to get a charge in, and he'll probably be dead, so that's fine. Unfortunately, the Glotkin does fail to charge, but the Plague Bearers make it. I know this is kind of going against my plan, but I really just wanted to kill this Khorne, get it out of the way, and that'll be ideal. Fortunately, I am able to pull it down before it does anything else, so that's great. And we go on to the initiative roll-off, and he wins it, unfortunately. But, you know, it's better than him getting 2, so getting 1's fine. So he runs everything forward, he plants his banner there, he runs his Blood Reavers forward, his Khorne Lord comes in around the back, his Blood Secretor on the left-hand side there, and his Blood Warriors stay in the ruins. They're not sure what they're going to be doing. In his charging phase, he charges the Glotkin. Why wouldn't he? It's the only thing he makes into the charge, and he keeps them out back enough so he gets the boost from the Blood Secretor's banner. So he gets to attack first. He does pretty well with his +1 attacks for all sorts of malarkey and rerolls of 1s and shit, all that shit. He puts 7 wounds on the Glotkin, which is pretty tasty. Not gonna lie, I rolled pretty poorly on my armor saves, but you know he's pretty much down by a third, so that's kind of crappy. Then I attack back, and I'm able to murder 11 of them. So I step on a full 11 Blood Reavers, and they're down to 9 now, and that's pretty awesome. But unfortunately, because he is in range of his banner, he doesn't take Battle Shock, so we go into my turn. I cast Mystic Shield on the Glotkin, just to make sure that damage stops a little bit. I regenerate 1 wound off him, so that at least I'm only on 6 wounds now. And then I move my Plague Bearers forward, so if I need to be able to charge the Blood Warriors in the ruins there, I can. If I get a long charge, I'm just hoping I could hit the Blood Secretor, the banner guy. And that would be ideal, because I really want to kill him, because he's keeping those Blood Reavers from running. So I want him dead. In the shooting phase, the Glotkin uses his shooting majig again, and manages to burn 3 of the Blood Warriors away, so that's pretty awesome. I'm very happy about that. And then we go into charging, and I'm able to make it into the Blood Secretor with my Plague Bearers. They get like an 11 for their charge, and they fly in. And that's awesome, because I'm really happy to tie him up and hopefully kill him. Then in the combat phase, I'm easily able to step on 6 more of the Blood Warriors, and then I kill the rest with my other attacks. So, yep, they're all dead now. Very happy about that. So, yeah, bring it on. The Glotkins, they bounce off the Glotkin. And then in this combat, he does nothing to me, I don't think, and I'm able to put a wound on him. So, you know, get in there, I'm winning the combat, and that's great. So we pretty much go straight into his turn, and pretty much the only thing of note that happened was this. He charges Khorne Lord into the Glotkin, and I was terrified because he had the reality splitting axe. Basically, if he wounds me on a 5-up, I just die, I go away. I was really hoping I could get the charge on this guy myself, but unfortunately he made it in, which was shit because I was yeah. Anyway, so we go into this combat straight away. He does this one first, obviously. He puts 4 wounds on me. I think the Fleshhound does 1, and then his axe does 3, does D3 damage. So it's 4 wounds on me, but obviously that's not the bit I'm worried about. When I attack back, which I just do straight away, I am able to crush him without any problem at all. He gets annihilated. But then we go over here to this one. I'm able to do another wound to the Bloodsecrator, or 2. I think I'll do 2 more wounds to him. He's able to do nothing back. So that's pretty awesome. Quite happy with that. And then we go to here. And we roll the 5-up reality splitting axe, splits reality and kills the Glotkin. And we roll it.
Ah! Reality splits! Banishment!
Ah, you motherfucking bastard! Oh, it was so good, so tense. And that was such a brilliant way for him to go, I guess. So the Glotkin gets sucked through a hole in reality after smashing the Khorne Lord apart. And you know what? I can hardly blame him. He did well. He put up a fight at the very least, so that was great, and great fun. So yeah, so we go on to his turn. He moves his Bloodstoker around the building, and his Blood Warrior's out towards an objective that he had to capture there. And meanwhile, his Bloodsecrator is stuck in combat with my Plague Bearers. So we go straight into the combat. He's able to kill, I think, maybe 1 Plague Bearer. I don't do anything back to him. And then he manages to get a... Oh no, sorry, then we go to my turn. The only unit I've got is stuck in combat, so we go straight into combat, and I hack him apart. Yes! Do the last 2 wounds to him, he's dead. No more of that stupid banner. Even though it's kind of irrelevant now, because the Blood Reavers are dead, but whatever, I'm alright with that. So we go to here. His Bloodstoker basically just charges out towards that objective. He has the objective on the right-hand side there to try and capture that, and his Blood Warriors kind of start making a very cautious move towards the Plague Bearers. Then we go to my turn. I move towards the Bloodstoker. I'm hoping to get a charge, but I fail it, unfortunately. So we go back into his turn again, and he just moves off to the objective to capture that, and his Blood Warriors move down towards the Plague Bearers. They charge, are able to do absolutely nothing, and I hack apart one of them, and I'm quite happy about that. And the other one flees, which is ideal. So then we go into his turn again, and we are rolling for the who gets initiative here. So yeah, that is happening. Don't make no mistake. It's staying fairly static. So he moves this Bloodstoker into the dragon fight, the ruins thing, the Dragon Fate Dais or whatever it is, to get the cover save basically for when we get into the combat, and we fly into combat. That's basically what happens. Now the next few bits all happen over the course of about 15-20 minutes. This combat lasted for ages, and it was really, really intense. Oh my god, it was so intense. It was just both of us making tons of saves and rolling really badly for hits and wounds, and then really amazingly for hits and wounds, but then the saves were good. He was slowly working his way through the Plague Bearers, and I was slowly working my way through the Bloodstoker. Bit by bit, he took a wound, I took a wound, he took a wound, I took 2 wounds, he took another wound, or he saved all his saves and I took another 2 wounds, and it ended up being just my Plague Bearer champion and the Bloodstoker. And in the end, yes, I got him! The Plague Bearer won! So there you have it. Absolutely brutal game. All you have left is a single Plague Bearer who was summoned, and that's awesome. It was such a good game. It was so much fun. We had people watching us and they were cheering on as well. It was really, really close and intense and fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think I might start making Beat the Glotkin a thing, because it clearly has to be a thing, because he's awesome. But anyway, there you go. That's the end of the battle report. Again, quite a short one, but it's fun. And, you know, that's all we want from Age of Sigmar, isn't it? So yeah, great. Thanks very much for watching. I will keep posting more up. I've got some more Age of Sigmar ones in the pipeline. So I hope that you look forward to them. Please feel free to leave any feedback, and I'll get back to you. Follow me on Twitter at MoreWarGames. And again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Hammer.